Alright, let's talk about some bootleg. Some spawn trapping on bootleg. Alright, what do we got going on here? Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Bootleg is one of my favorite maps because when you spawn trap people on this map, people are used to getting spawn trapped on like Dome and Terminal. But when you spawn trap people on this map, they get ferocious. It's so funny. They get so mad. I love it. Okay, so this is the host spawn. If you have hosts, you will spawn here. Once again, you best do these spawn traps with 6 people so you're not flipping the spawn. Okay, you want to capture C and you want to capture B. Alright? So, the best thing to do, have a couple guys go B, have 1 or 2 guys stay back and capture A. Once you've secured the flags, you're going to play up close. You're going to push them into A. I like to drop a tactical insertion either right here or inside this room. Okay? Now, expect a couple of guys right here at the beginning of the round, and also in this room. A lot of people do not know this spawn trap, and if you go in here, if you're playing with people you don't know, they're going to be like, hey, get out of that room, you're going to flip the spawn. Well, the thing with this room is you will not flip the spawn on a condition that I'll talk about in a bit. So, the best spawn trap point on this map is right in this room. You're going to drop your tack insert, and you're going to hop up either on top of this trash can, aim down sight right here, this is the spawn kill point, or you can sit back a little bit further if you want to play cautious and aim down sight right here. This is a little bit better, but sometimes they'll spawn to the left of this building and you won't be able to shoot them, and that gives them too much time to pull out a noob tube. So I prefer to sit on top of this dumpster. The thing with this dumpster is you do not want to push up to like the wall, because if you do, it jeopardizes the spawn flip. You basically want to get on top of the trash can, take one little leap up, and just aim down sight. And they'll be spawning right here, and it's beautiful. So, in order for this to work, you need to have 1 or 2 members of your team watching the person's back in the spawn trap. So I like to sit either here, or you can lay down here. So you have one person do this position right here, and another person can even sit further on top of this trash can. It's best to play this position with a gun that has impact, because you can see them coming through this wall, the little window, before they see you. And if you have impact, you can just mow them down through the wall. So you have these 2 guys watching the person in the spawn trap's back. So that's 3 people. The other 3 remaining members are going to be responsible for watching B. It doesn't really matter how you watch B, as long as you push up close. You do not want to be sitting way back here in this little market area trying to watch B. That's too far back. You got to move up past B and cut them off. You gotta have a line of defense to prevent them from getting from B. So you can have one person sit here, you can have one person sit here and pie yourself off behind this box. But basically, what you cannot do if you want this spawn trap to work effectively is a lot of people like to push up behind this cinder blocks and aim down sight towards A. You can't do that. If you push up right here and there's a person in that back room where that spawn trap point is at, they're not going to spawn in A, they're going to spawn at C. Okay, so no one play on this right side of the road if you're trying to do this spawn trap. Okay, and the furthest you can go up is about right here before it starts tampering with the spawns. So you might be able to get right here, but if you try to peek inside here and you try to look at that spawn point where the spawn kill is happening, they're going to spawn at C. So the best thing I would recommend for playing defense on B is to have one person sit behind this box, get them right here, and have maybe one person on the van head glitching, and the third person over here pied off right here. This is, you got 3 people looking at the same exact angle. It's going to be tough for them to get out of that spawn trap, especially if you have your tactical insertions on, because this guy attack insert, put the tack down right here. That way if you die right here, bam, you automatically respawn right here, and you can pick up the kill of the guy that probably just killed you. So you got 3 there. You got a guy, right here, aiming down sight, impact. You got a second guy looking at the exact same point, and then this guy in this room. Now, if you're playing on this spot, you need to either have an ACR or an LMG, and your secondary should be the MP9 submachine gun pistol. You need to have sleight of hand also. You're going to get into a rhythm of this spawn kill. You'll see them. I'm sure some of you guys have seen my video, but if you do this right and you keep the people from being on that right side concrete block, they will spawn right here over and over and over and over and over again. You can get 35 kills in like 10 or 15 seconds. So that's how you do that. Also, just a little reminder, if you put 2 people in this room, a lot of time people, like, they get kill hungry. Like, oh, let me get on that spawn trap. Let me get on that spawn trap. So if you're here and someone comes in this room, it jeopardizes the spawn flip. A lot of people try to come up here and hop on the spawn kill with you, and if that happens, they're going to spawn behind you at C. So try to keep only one person in this room at a time. So once that guy on the trash can gets his Moab, if he wants to jump down and be like, hey, you don't know, come get my back, or you can go up there and get on that trash can, and then one of these guys right here can go ahead and jump in there and try to get them a Moab. And that's the whole idea of spawn trapping, is to drop Moabs on these bitches and hoes in these lobbies. So that's how you spawn trap Bootleg. I mean, you put them in A, you choke them up, you don't give them much room to move around, and you fuck them in the ass. Alright, thanks for watching.